afternoon, my name is Fabian, and today we'll be discussing risks of drinking and driving and ways that we could prevent drinking and driving. Let's say you're at a party, drinks are flowing, everybody's getting drunk, you live down the street about maybe 10 minutes away, and it's time for you to leave. You only had about 6 beers, 7 beers, and you think you're okay, you feel okay, you walk out, you and your friend, and everybody thinks everything's fine. Get in your car, start driving. 10 minutes later, you end up hitting the car, hitting the pole. You end up waking up in the hospital and wondering what happened. Then you end up figuring out, you got in a car wreck because you were under the influence, and you're lucky enough, fortunate enough that nobody got injured. Drinking responsibly. At the first point here, it says alcohol-related crashes are a leading cause of deaths for young Americans between the ages of 16 and 24. Each year, an estimated 7,000 people under the age of 21 die from alcohol-related injuries. Alcohol-related injuries and incidents are not the only thing that causes accidents. As you can see, we got some pictures here of alcohol-related crashes. Down to that chart to the bottom left, alcohol-related abuse. Alcohol does not only cause problems when you get behind the wheel. It also causes domestic abuse, violent crimes, suicide attempts. As you can see, domestic abuse is 80% due to alcohol. Violent crimes are 54% due to alcohol, and suicide attempts are 40%. So alcohol also affects, it's affected obviously not only when you get behind the wheel. Alcohol is a powerful drug. Also, as you can see, 2 points on here. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that in 2006 there were 13,470 deaths related to drunk driving. It's an estimate that 50% of all fatal highway crashes involving 2 or more vehicles is also related. The importance of a designated driver. It is very important to have a designated driver due to obviously all the crashes, due to DUIs. It's a big effect on your decision making. Drinking and driving is preventable. There's plenty of ways that you can prevent it. If you know you're gonna go out and have fun, party, drink, there's you gotta have a plan. You gotta have plan A, plan B. Plan to have somebody that's gonna be sober, is not gonna drink and drive. Or if that plan doesn't work, call a taxi, call a friend, call somebody that will be able to take you home. Or if you're close enough to a hotel, just get a room and crash there for the evening. Also, easy way too, give the keys away. You know you're drunk and you're supposed to be the sober individual driving. Just go ahead, give the keys up to somebody else instead of trying to say that you are sober and lying about it and causing an accident or something. A best way to do it is you can prevent yourself, is pace yourself. Pace your drinks. You know you're going to be drinking, but if you're going to be driving and you're going to be partying all night, have a couple drinks early and then pace yourself out to the rest of the night. And you have 1 drink an hour with water, eat something, and that way it's not going to really affect you. As you can see here, we got 2 charts. To the right here you have a chart for women. You got the top is their weight and how many drinks they can have, and it shows the effect, the number of drinks per the weight class. And also for the men, you have the same thing. So everybody's weight obviously is a big factor. If you got an individual that's less than 100 pounds and drinks 5 beers, it's obviously going to affect them more than somebody that's like 230. So people need to take that in consideration also. Drinking and driving will result in suspension of license for 90 days if it is your first offense. Revocation of driver's license and automatic jail time has been the most effective measure taken to reduce drunk driving. As we all know, there's always consequences when you get behind the wheel. These are just a few of the consequences. Obviously, if you're a repetitive offender, that you will then face more jail time, you will face more time with suspension, and you know, it might result also, besides all the consequences, you might take your own life, you might take somebody else's life, and you might take some relative or friend that's in the car with you. It is important to drink responsible. Obviously, there's different types of consequences, and as you can see here, the ignition interlock device, you can also face jail time and possible interlock device, which measures alcohol content for repeated offenders. If you have that on your car, it's by law to have it on your car. What's end up going to happen before the car even is able to start, you will have to blow into that device and you either get a pass or fail. If it passes, the car will start. If it fails, the car won't start and gets reported. So drinking and driving is very important. There's always a plan to prevent drinking and driving, and the most important thing is remembering, if you're going out to have some drinks or to a party where there's going to be alcohol, make sure you have a plan A, a plan B, and make sure you take care of yourself and take care of any passengers are with you. Thank you.